Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we are doing another StarCraft 2 match, and this time between LiquidTLO, or the little one as he's called, and ToXiC. So the little one, yeah, he's a very famous player. He has a lot of accounts as well. So he doesn't always play on this account. This is from DreamHack. Yeah, and we are going... well, actually, an old DreamHack, so not the DreamHack from last weekend. Couldn't find those replays yet. I was looking for them, but I couldn't find them yet. Yeah, we're just going to see what this match brings us. So we will see some building up first, of course, and then it all depends on whether we see the fast expansion from Zerg first or we see the spawning pool first, because those are two completely different strategies. And I think we're going to see spawning pool first if this probe scout is just annoying enough. But normally we see the hatchery first, because expanding first gives you a whole lot of extra stuff, and that is just excellent to have. By the way, this supply depot, for those of you who don't know, it was built there because of this early probe. Because people would just build two pylons over here, so one here, build the forge in their base and then build a cannon behind it. So you wouldn't be able to fast expand unless you went for a really fast expand, but then you wouldn't have units up. So that when that those pylons go up, you can't run out, and your probes, or your drones, sorry, couldn't kill whatever was here, well, the two pylons then. And then the cannon would shoot down your Zerglings once they came out, and it's just so annoying to deal with. And it wasn't part of, well, it wasn't, according to Blizzard, a strategy that was really, well, skillful, and therefore they changed it. Because, yeah, you could prevent the entire hatchery for quite a while by just investing, like, what is that, 350 minerals. And that was just something they did not want to have, and so they built these supply depots into the maps, and that solved the problem. So you don't have to kind of tune the units all the time. You can also tune the map to match the units, and that's what they did here. So I don't know who exactly changed it. I think it's a Blizzard remake of the map, but I may be wrong there. Anyway, we see the hatchery coming up now. The spawning pool is also up, and we see another hatchery coming up. So that's an aggressive double expand, and that means that he's not going to have the units to defend his bases for a little bit. So what he needs to do is put pressure on the Protoss, making sure that the Protoss stays in his base, and pretend that he has the units to defend everything. And yeah, by just pretending, it's the Protoss that actually has to make the first move. The Protoss is, however, going to see this second expansion, and is going to know that if he goes aggressive now, so if he builds an aggressive well, army, then he can take out this base without too much trouble. But yeah, that's why the Zerg player is taking down this destructible rock pile with two Zerglings, because he doesn't have anything else, but he does want to yeah, he wants to take out that destructible rock as soon as possible, because then you can go with your army from this base to this base, and especially if there's creep between them, then you have an actual really good shot at defending that. But yeah, look at that, the early Zealot going in for the harassment, and he's not chrono boosting that. That is surprising. I would have expected him to chrono boost out the Stalker, because, well, the Stalker is going to be the aggressive move you need to harass here. And yeah, still the destructible rocks not nearly down. 1150 now on the hit points. And yeah, they're just really hard to take down. So the Stalker coming up now. Oh, it just takes so long for them to run all the way to the other side of the base map. Yeah, they do check for this base, because it would be really silly if you had a base up here. But yeah, well, you have to check, right? So the Queen is up here now for Zerglings, and he's probably going to try to prevent, this destructible rocks from going down. And yeah, look at that. The army is just so small that the one zealot dies to 4 Zerglings only, or while the investment was 4 Zerglings, and this is going to be not very close actually. So the Queen doing enough damage to ward off this Stalker, because the Stalker is all alone, and if he just chrono boosted out like a second Stalker, that would have been awesome. Yeah, the Void Ray out now. He knows he can go aggressive with that, and wow, he runs into an Overlord at the first chance he gets, and that was not what he intended to do, I think. But he is going to take it out. I think he wanted to go around the edge of the map, try to come in from behind or something like that. But yeah, against the Queens, the Void Rays can do pretty well. So I think that would have been the strategy. And the Zerg player now, of course, trying to scout for that Void Ray, but he is going to not find it because it's all the way back in the base. Oh, he's going to find another Overlord. Wow. How did he know that? Well, I guess that's the standard strategy, and if you're playing as much as these guys do, then you will probably know where people send their stuff. The Overseer coming in, not doing anything with his abilities. Oh, he did use his ability somewhere. Because it's the only way, yeah, the Contaminate is really the only thing that you can spend your energy on. But yeah, he does make it out. He's going to regenerate that, and that should be no problem. So the destructible rocks go down, or are down. These are going to go down as well. And he now has a pretty decent army of roaches. So he did hold off that early little bit of aggression with his one queen. And, well, one batch of Zerglings, I guess. But now that he has that creep spread going, he has... this is not built actually yet. He has some defense against the air units. He has, well, a decent army. So now we can hold off everything pretty nicely. He's going to spread the creep more and more, of course, but not really investing a whole queen to that, or well, assigning a whole queen to that. Spore Crawler coming up, and the creep tumors are going to spread the creep all the way to the enemy's base. And he is going for this destructible rock pile, which means that he wants to go in with his whole army through this this little gap. Well, it's going to be a bigger gap in a moment. There you go, through this gap, and just come in really aggressively onto these well, defensive buildings, I guess I should call them. Although technically they're not really defensive. And we're going to drop. It was just the distraction. So the drop is being loaded up, and I don't know if the Protoss player sees any of this, because I think he sees nothing of this, and there is, well, a little bit of defense here, but it's not going to be enough to go up against this kind of an army. And there is the drop. Oh, he's going to drop all the way on the mineral lines. So the roaches are going to take care of the stalkers, because they're really good against the stalkers. And are these all empty now? Yes, they are. So the roaches are going on the nexus. Why would you go on a nexus? You're not going to take that out. Okay, they paused for a bit. Fortunately, we do not see that. And yeah, the fleet beacon coming up, and he did see that. So he did see there is a fleet beacon up now, and that means if I can find the Stargate. Oh, hang on, we're fighting over here apparently somewhere, or here. I heard a fight, but maybe it was just this. Anyway, no anti-air units out for our Zerg player. No hydralisks or just flying units, anything. Yeah, these would be effective enough. Are they going to do it though? Yeah, oh, easily. Fungal growth is such a strong weapon. That's why everyone uses it, of course. Level 3 is, well, actually, he is currently 2 and 0. That's not very good. Well, the upgrades on the damage are really important, of course, but 2 and 0 only. He does have the blink, so that's good. And are we now going to see that aggressive move that he was preparing for? We'll have to wait, I guess. But yeah, going for this Nexus was a definite mistake. He should have gone for the Stalkers, and then once he took out the Stalkers, go for the Probes. Well, the Probes should have been attacked by the Zerglings, the Stalkers by the Roaches, and then after everything... Oh, it seems that I missed a little bit of aggression here. But after he was done with the Stalkers and the Probes ran away, he should probably retreat in his Overlords and be safe. Because now he lost his entire army while not doing anything real, because doing some damage on the Nexus is not a big deal. Wow. That queen just melted. Anyway, yeah, everyone's full health here. So did he didn't attempt to move. It was just a Protoss player being aggressive, and yeah, that's good. He knew that that this destructible rock pile was gone, so that the Zerg player would probably come in over here and try to, well, kind of run into his base over there. And we have a drop going off, but once again, it doesn't really do anything. 9 workers killed by our red player, but that is not a whole lot for the amount of effort he put into that. This is a bird roach, by the way, for those of you who don't know. And the observer seeing everything. I like the observers, man. They look so cute. The Zealot just keeps holding that tower, of course. And these are changelings, 4 of them actually. That is quite a big amount. It's going to try to run them in before they get spotted, but yeah, 2 cannons up, 3 cannons up, they're not going to go anywhere. Oh, the cannons don't actually shoot at them automatically. Wow, did not know that. Well, it's kind of obvious, but I thought they only morphed into something else if they met a unit, but apparently also if they made a building. Yeah, who's going to win this? So the little one kind of, well, going for a new base here, and he's also still holding this and just going for the all-out aggression on the expansions. But look at that, man, the Immortal just completely annihilating those roaches. But he's not going to snipe that that base. He has an observer up. He knows that there's nothing there, and he does see that this is happening. The mothership is out. Wow, I missed the mothership build. But yeah, well, the mothership is out, and yeah, both of them have max armies. It is the Protoss player, though, who has a large fund here to replenish his army later on, or during the fight even. But yeah, our Zerg player is building that as well. Zerg player, of course, can build a whole lot of upgrades now, and can build a whole lot of just extra stuff to make sure that he can replenish his army later. But look at those. Yeah, there you go, getting the vortex off. But those stalkers are going to have to be really aggressive against those brute lords. And what is in this this vortex? It is a bunch of brute lords. And they are going to get taken down by the Stalkers. The Stalkers, of course, really good against the Brood Lords when they have Blink. And it is just an insane amount of damage they can do while those Brood Lords are trying to get away. Because Brood Lords are way too slow to get away from Stalkers. And yeah, we're just going to have to take out everything now. So yeah, the Zerg player coming back with a little bit of an attack over here. He's going to take out some cannons and some of the probes, I guess. But not a whole lot. Actually only takes out one of the cannons. Maybe, no, not even the second. No, just a one cannon. And yeah, lost quite a few units there. So let's see the units lost. Oh wow, that is not even close. There's a 10k gold difference there. And the incomes are, well, also in the advantage of the Zerg player, so he can afford to lose some of it. But it is quite a bit more. It's quite a bit more than just like the 10% difference in income. But man, yeah, the Protoss player just stacking up everything. He is making some upgrades, because upgrades are really important to have in the later game. They put you in the advantage if you're behind on units. So yeah, if you're ahead on units, you definitely want those upgrades as well, because otherwise, yeah, he's going to well, the enemy is going to get an advantage, even though he doesn't deserve that. So some Zerglings burrowed there, but not a big deal. They're going to get taken out by the cannons if. Yeah, if they want to get out of there. So they are going to be able to support here. And there they are. So going in for an attack. And the Protoss player took out the base. The Zerg player will be able to take out all of these cannons before they morph. And oh wow. Those few Zerglings, because this is not a big investment, they actually take out most of this this defense, and they actually can take out more and more still. And there you go, getting another pylon. And is he going to be able to take out the probes and the base though? While this is going on, man, yeah, this Stalker force will be able to take out this this hatchery pretty easily. But he doesn't want the hatchery, he wants the units. And there goes the Brood Lords, and wow, more Brood Lords. Yeah, they just popped out of that vortex. The vortex so strong against these kind of compositions, where with Brood Lords they're really strong in big numbers. But if they get halved and you take out half the Brood Lords with your Stalkers, and then the rest pops back up. Yeah, that is a very strong use of that vortex. And that is, of course, not what you want to happen to you. So, this base is still alive. It actually is, yeah, is not even under threat. Yeah, this is a nifty thing to do, but it's not going to work because, yeah, the cannon comes up. Well, the cannon is not going to come up if he actually attacks it. So much micro going on from our Zerg player here to make the best out of these few Zerglings. He does get quite a few of the probes sniped, which is excellent. 50 probes sniped now, and that puts him into the advantage there. But how are there no... There are only 5 drones killed. That is quite strange. How are there only 5 drones killed? I don't know. Seems strange. Because he did take out 2 bases already. And, well, I guess the drones just got taken back to their main base. But yeah, this is what you normally see. Some of the drones will get sniped anyway. So that goes up to 10. Still not nearly equal, by the way. And oh, a big fight here. Lots of Brood Lords. Well, lots, only 5. That's not a lot. and they are going to get taken down by the Stalkers, but the Stalkers get taken down by the fungal growth, and well, these giraffes, of course, the spine crawlers. Man. Yeah, the Brood Lords are still alive, and they are going to do pretty well against this army, because now there aren't a whole lot of Stalkers left, about 15 of them. And we'll have to see how that works out. So, more Zerglings coming in, but not actually going to do anything for now. It's hard to take keep track of 2 battles at the same time. But yeah, this army is going in there now, and this army is going in here now, and they're going after the Brood Lords. As you can see, just aggressively moving towards those Brood Lords, and yeah, there's just nothing left for our Zerg player. He just has no army left, and he couldn't take out everything that was here. So very interesting match, very nice aggression from both of them. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG.